Judges across the country are overwhelmed with lawsuits being filed against the Trump administration. And in fact, as of right now, we have had 225 different judges rule against Donald Trump in more than 700 different cases. And there are still hundreds, if not potentially thousands, of pending lawsuits against the administration for what the courts have determined are illegal orders. You know, those things that the White House has spent the last 2 weeks telling us they don't hand down. We don't hand out illegal orders. And yet, more than 700 times on actually just one issue, by the way, the courts have said, yeah, you did hand down illegal orders. And this all revolves around the recent change, recent, this past summer, I guess, July 8th, change from U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, that actually allows ICE to go in and do raids in schools and workplaces and churches, all of those places that effectively have been off limits for the agency for decades. And there have been so many challenges to that, literally thousands at this point, that 225 separate judges in 700 individual cases have ruled against the administration. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many more lawsuits still pending that these judges are now worried that because Trump keeps handing down more and more illegal orders, they're never going to be able to get through them. Let me read you this. This is from U.S. District Judge Christina Snyder in a ruling from November 21st. She wrote, quote, "The court is unable to remain current on all new case authorities supporting the court's conclusion given the continued onslaught of litigation being generated by the administration's widespread illegal detention practices." U.S. District Judge Lynn Windmill said on November 19th, quote, "Dozens of district courts across the nation, with more each day, have rejected DHS's expansion of mandatory detention. This court joins the overwhelming majority." So what this judge is doing is trying to say, listen, we can't even actually go through all of these. So because the case has basically been determined by these other district courts, same thing applies. So they're almost having to like rubber stamp these just to be able to get through them. And again, all of this is on one issue, the changing of the rules on where ICE can go in and detain people without warrants, without anything like that, and detain them indefinitely. So all of these things combined, along with the new places they're able to snatch them up, it's all illegal, the courts say. The situation is so bad that Massachusetts and Colorado recently decided, because they have hundreds and hundreds of cases, they said, you know what? F it. We're turning this into a class action lawsuit. It's a class action now. Just like if you get injured by, a pharmaceutical, or if everybody is suing one particular product, they'll merge it into a class action. So everybody's represented basically by one group. That's how bad this administration is. We now have certified class actions against them. This past Tuesday, California actually certified a nationwide class action to deal with all of these lawsuits. But then again, maybe that's the point. Because if you tie up the courts, the district courts, right, with all of this litigation around one issue, then when we put out other illegal orders, they're not even going to be able to address those for a year down the road, maybe 2 or 3 years down the road. And during that time, while the litigation is pending, we can keep those changes in place, these illegal orders. Flood the system, if you will. Exhaust the courts. Trump's not smart enough to think of that strategy, but his allies in the past have, of course, suggested it. So, I think that's the stage we're at right now. They know in DC what they're doing is illegal, but they know that there is such a backlog of lawsuits against them that every new illegal order is going to be able to stand for months or years before those courts even have an opportunity to touch it. Hey everyone, we are maybe just days away from hitting 1 million subscribers. Fewer than 15,000 subscribers to go at this point, and we need your help. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and tell your friends. If you have progressive-minded individuals in your life that are not subscribed to Fair and Balanced, please send them a link, send them a video, let them see what it's all about, and encourage them to subscribe. We are hoping to hit that 1 million mark before the end of this year, but I think we can do it even quicker than that. So again, if you're not already subscribed, please do so. And don't forget to share the channel with your friends. And as always, like and comment on the videos.